Hi, everyone. Welcome back.
We're the happiest stitches on earth. I'm Kristi from Indiana.
And I'm Susie from Florida. And this is a channel about cross stitch, mostly,
And we
and
have
other
officially
things.
been doing this for a year.
1 year.
1 year.
Unbelievable.
We've done 21 episodes. Two were special. This is 19 of like the real thing, right? So
Exactly. Oh, they
it
were
feels
all
like
real.
more than that, though. To me, it feels like we've done more.
I know. I know. It's amazing. But we sure have had fun. And it's just been pretty amazing that
Hmm.
we have even done this many and that we've done as much cross stitch as we've done and that we've gained so many new stitchy friends as we
Oh
have.
my
And
gosh.
it's
Yes,
been amazing.
it has. Gosh, who would have ever thought that day we were sitting at pizza
Yeah.
and Steve said, so why are we doing this FlossTube? and we were like, oh,
Why not?
I just always wanted to do
Because we made lots of friends.
one. We have gotten more from this, in my opinion, than I ever dreamed would come from it.
Absolutely. I had no idea. I mean, I just started cross stitching last year again, a year ago. So I had no idea this whole thing would just be so fun and we would meet so many people and I'd go to so many retreats
And
and
learn so
just
much.
learn so much and
Yes.
holy smokes. So anyway, this episode we just thought that we thought would go back to
Back
episode
to our
one.
roots.
Yes, episode one where we
It was actually episode 2.
well, that's true. That's true because it
Yeah.
was really basically the same day that we
Yes.
filmed too, because you were down here visiting
Yeah.
for the holidays, and we filmed our first one, and then we filmed this second one, and that's when we chose all of our 12 by 12. So we kind of
So
thought it would be fun to look
what
back.
we should first explain what 12 by 12 is.
Be
Uh,
my guest.
so there are people here in the stitchy world. One of us is one of them.
One of us drags the log.
No, you didn't drag along. You were just hosting and you got busy. But at any rate, there are people that decide to do 12 by 12, 12 stitches in 12 hours from 12 to 12 on New Year's Eve.
Oh, that. Yeah. I
And
was providing food for the stitcher. That's
and
why.
Susie kind of was like done. And I
Hostessing.
was like, I'm doing this. I'm doing this.
That's how she was too.
So Susie, I have a question for you. Are you doing
What?
12 by 12 this year?
Well, I was just looking on face on FlossTube and Instagram this morning, and I think I'm not sure if it was Shady Grove Stitcher or Homemade on the Ridge that started the 12 12 by 12 or 12 by 24 or whatever. Anyway, they're doing a beautiful piece, which I can't remember the name of right now, but it's very pretty. And they said, anybody who wants to stitch with us on New Year's Day,
But they're doing one stitch for
I
12
know.
hours.
So I asked them, can I join you just so that like I can work on all the stuff I didn't get done last year?
Well, I think that 12 stitches in 12 hours would blow Emily's mind. Shady Grove. She is like not like she's
Why,
moving
if
out toward having more and more whips, but
but
that
that's why they're working on that one piece.
right, exactly.
So I think they both hope to get it done.
Well, that would be cool if they did.
That'd be outstanding.
I
I
don't think I
couldn't
could
do it.
finish that in 12
I
hours.
couldn't sit that long, as we
I,
all know.
no, you could. You couldn't. But even
Boing,
if I sat
boing.
that long, I don't think I would finish it in 12
Mm,
hours. But what we did was we tried to do one new stitch, and it was a new one
yes.
new stitch every hour for 12 hours. I have decided personally that I am going to try and do this, but baby's going to be here, so it'll be interesting.
Oh,
But I've given myself 24 hours, like from 12 to 12, 12 midnight to 12 midnight. Like I could stitch anytime in there. It doesn't have to be like if I could stitch 3 different things in 1 hour and nothing in 2 different hours just because he's awake and busy,
right.
but I would like to stitch on 12 things. However, I didn't do 12 new. There's a couple new in my list, but I have a lot of things that I just want to pick up and touch and like set my intention for the year of
Yeah.
I'm going to finish these, you
Well,
know.
I had a lot of intentions, that's for sure, as you'll soon
I
see.
just have a few that I'm really far on that I really
I
need to get
know.
back to. And
Yes,
so
I
I
agree.
am going to try and do it, but not like not 12 new things like we did last year. So
Mhm.
we thought we would show you what happened with those 12 girls, as
Woo!
Susie would call them.
Those
In their
girls.
none of them are orphans, are they?
They all have a home.
Yeah.
They all have a home now.
They might not
And
be well provided for.
they are. They're warm and cozy. Maybe undone, but they are warm and cozy. But
So should we
anyway,
go back and forth? Number one, number two,
yeah,
number
let's
two.
start with number one.
All right. Do you want to go first or do you want me
I
to
would
go
love to.
first? Okay, you
So
go
my
first.
first one is called Pineapple Welcome, and ta-da! It's a finish.
And who's that by? Did we ever know?
This is by, yes, I did find it, and it is by South 40 Molding Inc. I don't know how
Hmm.
that got in there, but that's who designed it. It's oldie but moldy, or moldy and oldie.
Bring her
But
closer up, would you?
sure.
Oh, I
Isn't
like.
she pretty? I
Yeah.
keep her in my guest room, and she just blends right in.
And so it's a finish, a fully
It
finished.
is a fully finished. I have very few of those this year, but this is one of them, kids. It was my number one from 12 by 12. So yay me.
My number one from 12 by 12 was a homestead gathering by Hands on Design. And there's three in the set. And this one was called The Fob. The story behind this was I was gifted this by Kristi that I work with. And last year in our Advent gifts, and it had linen. And she said, I thought you might want to give linen a try. So I did, and I didn't like it, and I still don't like it. And so this one only got that,
That's a good try.
and
I'll
it's
give
only
you
going to
I'll
get
give
that.
you snaps for that. And it will.
I like small squares in Ada, but I just am not, I don't enjoy the 2 by 2.
How
So
big was that? How big was that?
how many stitches
No,
is
no,
it?
how big was
Oh,
the
this is
linen?
32,
Oh,
32 count.
yeah.
Or maybe it was
I
36.
can't do it. I just
Well,
can't see
I
it.
don't I don't have a desire to. So I do stitching because it's relaxing to me and I enjoy
Mhm.
it. And if it's not relaxing anymore, why do it? And to
Hmm.
me, doing that, counting the twos and stuff, it's not, for some people, it's just natural. It
It
doesn't
is.
come natural
Hmm.
to me. So this whip is saying bye-bye. We're done.
Bye.
Now, I really like this pattern. And so I may do it on something else.
On Ada.
In the B plan,
Of
it might
course.
fall in, but this one, she done.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my second one is in absentia today because she is packed away. It was also a fully finished. It was called Squeeze the Day, and it was My Little Lemon by Primrose Cottage. And I had her finished in a pillow. I'm going to get Steve to put a picture in up here,
Hmm.
and you'll see it that way. But she's packed away in the spring decor up in the attic. And I'm sorry, I wasn't going to crawl up there today to
Steve's
get
a
her up.
lucky man because
He
I
is.
sent I sent Rich digging for one of mine.
You didn't.
I
Oh,
did.
well, good for you. So anyway, we'll put a picture up here, and that's a fully finished. So I was successful with my first
Oh,
two.
you've got two fully finishes.
No, don't get excited.
My number two was American Sampler by Primrose
Oh,
Cottage.
that's pretty.
And I am still working on this one, and I have put a lot of time in this one. It
Mhm.
is way bigger than I ever thought it was.
It is.
And
Mhm.
I'm doing it on 14 count cream. There's a little string here because I left off right there, but
I love that.
it's going to be beautiful. And it is an intention to finish it this year with all my
Mhm.
patriotic whips that I'm going to be doing for the anniversary. So, American Sampler by Primrose Cottage is a keeper.
Bravo.
It's a keeper.
It's a
And I'm
keeper.
stitching on it on New Year's Eve. I'm bringing her back out. So,
That's great. So
all right.
for the next year, all my patriotics coming out of the closet, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, my number four was
Wait,
supposed
we're
to,
on
oh,
three.
three, on my number three was supposed to be January from the 12 monthly minis of Primrose Cottage. And that's this girl, the snowman. Well, I guess
Uh-huh.
it's, yeah.
I remember you stitching on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So anyway, you probably remember getting this much done on him too. There he is. But fear not, he's going to get done. I was successful though at getting March done. March was done. Don't
Plans
ask
just
me.
change, don't they?
They just do. And then, well, lo and behold, I went on to April because I like pansies. So April got done. And well, when you look at this, May even got started. So goals first finish my snowman. So these guys are staying this year. These are staying, and I hope to finish all of them. But that's my progress for my number three. So
My
kind of
number
kind
three.
of goes downhill from there, kids. So
I bet you can guess what happened with my number three.
it probably got done, made, mounted.
No.
No
ABC by Primrose Cottage. Why do you think this one isn't finished?
letters.
Look at all those dumb letters.
I love letters.
Well, I did do some on it, and it's on this beautiful green 14 count, and I
Oh, it's
got
so pretty.
like a little bit done, and I do like it. I got sidetracked by bee things that didn't
You
have
did.
letters,
You had
and
way
I
too many
I did
bees.
accomplish many bee things.
Mm-hmm.
This just
Mm-hmm.
wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
However, I have a list of bee things that I have to finish this one before I can go on to this one. I have to finish this one, and this is on the list. I got further on the sweet hives and honey
Yes.
one.
Yes.
So, and then I had the quilt started too. Like I'm like you. I like jumped away. Why?
Move
Why
on.
not just finish the one you're doing?
I know.
Emily's probably shaking her head at us right now, but I do want to finish this because it is super cute and it
It
will
is
look cute with
beautiful.
all the bee
Mm-hmm.
things.
It will.
But number
Especially as
three,
a teacher, you should give homage to an alphabet
well,
in
I
your kitchen.
should, but I'm just not there's too much
I know.
counting. I
There's
like
too,
filling in.
oh, I think letters are easy to count. Ugh. Anyway, that's a great start, and I know you'll get it done because I know you were really, really distracted by all the bees. But
Yes.
that's what happened this year. I started from zero. And so we picked these, what did I know? Zero. And we picked these, and I thought, oh, this is not going to be bad. And then everybody else started making all these other pretty patterns, and
Squirrel.
squirrel. Yep, too many squirrels. So my fourth desire on my 12 by 12 was to switch to Go Tell It on the Mountain series.
I stitched that. Well,
You
just one.
did. Yeah, you did. So anyway, here it is, all kitted up and not a stitch in it.
Not even
All the threads.
not
Yep,
even a
not
stitch
even a
in it.
stitch. Well, I think this is when I was making you food. It's all your fault.
I kept saying, Susie, stop, come sit down and
How can
stitch.
I stop making food for my guests? No, no, you're only going to be there for 36 hours. So, or no, 3 days, 72 hours. So no, we ate and we ate well. And
We
that
did
doesn't
it.
matter. And I'll get them done because they're really, I will save them because they really are one of my favorites for like, well, I say the holidays, but it's really any time
Yeah.
and it's meaningful. So anyway, they're
My number
staying.
four, I picked because at the quilt shop we have this line of fabric.
I love that.
And I loved this line of fabric when I was working when it was at the shop. It's not there anymore.
Right.
It's all
No.
gone. And I even had this little house charm and I made the bag. And since then, many other fabrics have come in that I really love.
Yeah, well, think.
I had the beautiful colors on these cute hearts. I had this
Oh.
pattern from Annabella's that is one of
Oh,
those
that's
houses.
so cute.
It is so cute. And I
And it
got to looking at it
matches.
and I got to looking at how little it is and how fast it would be to finish it. I did this. That is all.
That's a start.
I lost interest.
Yeah. Oh,
New
but you
things
need to finish
came.
it for the bag. You need to finish it just for
So
the bag, girl.
I think that I'm putting it in the I'll get back to her, but I don't know when. I
Yeah.
I was telling Susie, I have discovered, to me, this is like Valentine's-y looking. It's like Primrose Cottage Valentine colors, kind of. It just has like a Valentine feel. And I'm not a Valentine stitcher.
But you know what? It does also, it's like those Tula pink colors that you have going on in your bedroom right now. Just saying. Wouldn't
Well,
they matchy matchy?
mm,
Not
I
with your
don't know.
quilt?
She's in the maybe I will if I feel like it, and maybe I
Yeah.
won't.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
It's not out. It's just
It's
maybe.
just in
Maybe.
the pile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My fourth one was a piece called Agori. Now, I will admit I downloaded this from the internet because I thought it was really good and it's Italian for all the best for Christmas. And well, here she is. Darn cute, right?
She's
This
cute. That's a you
darn
can't
cute.
show that.
Oh gosh, that's right. Sorry, you
It
didn't say
wouldn't be
that.
a floss tube if Susie didn't show a chart.
A year and I'm still screwing up. Okay, here's her threads. But you know what? Let's go in the same pile as yours. Someday.
Maybe if you feel
Someday.
like it.
Yeah, someday. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. My next one was from The Home for the Holidays by Blackbird. I'm gonna be
Okay.
real honest. I pulled this out because I felt the pressure. All the people I watched were doing Blackbird, and I'm like, I should
Oh,
be doing Blackbird. So I decided on this sampler. Can we just talk about
letters.
all those letters? I'm going to tell you this. I'm not doing it.
Mm.
I did this much that day,
Well, that's pretty.
and that's that. So, but what I do want to say is in this book, part of my plans for this coming year are cardinals. I want to stitch cardinals. I love cardinals. There's a day in each month that I'm stitching cardinals, and there is a cardinal stitch in here. It was some French,
Oh,
which I think I'm going to leave out. I don't even know what it says, but
um,
it's real
that's
pretty,
very
isn't it?
pretty. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. Uh-huh.
So it's staying in this bag with this page open because I will revisit this book, but with the
A
cardinal
different.
and not all those letters because
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Well, you know what? To each his own.
Yeah.
Okay, so number five. Oh my gosh, it's my third fully finished. And it is a flamingo by Seashore Designs. And it's also, this is Phoebe. Remember Phoebe, my
Uh-huh.
flamingo? And she's
Mm-hmm.
also my Ort keeper.
Mm-hmm.
So she was done. I mean, she's so big, isn't she? It's on the lid of a jar.
How'd
That
you
was
ever
rough.
get that
That
finished?
was rough. Hey, but it has back stitching in it, okay? Give me some credit. So, anyway, she was my number six. So yeah, she's gonna stick around.
Now, six must have been a lucky number because my
Yeah.
number six was The
Oh,
Berry Basket by Primrose,
yes.
which
See?
again, can I say, I thought this was a little small stitch.
Uh-huh.
This thing had a lot of stitching to it. Let's see, is 99 by 76. It just felt like a lot,
They
but
look small on that page.
it is
Oh, that's
fully
so
finished
cute.
and I love her.
I love her too.
I love the pink fabric. I love the berries. I love that little bee up at top, the three bees,
Oh,
the
that's so cute.
bird. I love a bowl. I love a bowl.
Yeah, bowls are
Really
cool.
do. So anyway, a finish.
I forgot about that fabric. Like it was like when that was going on, like everybody had that fabric.
That pink, yep.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Berry Smoothie by
Very smoothie.
Berry Smoothie. I don't know who it's by, but color Primrose was selling it with their kit, the Berry Smoothie. And this
Okay.
was 16 count.
Oh, you're moving up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was moving to 16 count. I
That's
am now
nice.
currently stitching something on 25, one over one.
Ooh,
And the pink coat Santa, and I'm loving it.
snaps to you.
I'm loving
Oh,
it.
oh, I know he'll get done.
You
I
will.
know. So number seven for me was a Primrose Cottage, and it was supposed to be called Give Thanks, but I lost it somewhere.
Oh,
But in place of it, I did finish. Oh, this is my number four finish. Oh man, I did better than I thought. So instead I made Hello Autumn, and that's finished, not a fully finished, but this one I did.
Okay, if we're replacing things, I have a whole bunch of stuff I could have
You
shipped.
know, I felt bad because I was like, where in the heck did Give Thanks go? And I just don't know. And I'm pretty sure I finished it, but I just don't know where it is.
Oh,
So anyway, this done, and when Give Thanks turns up, I'll finish it too because I know it's pretty much the same colors. And so there we go.
all
So that
right.
was number 7. Yeah.
My number 7, I'm going to tell you, back when we started this, if there
Hmm.
was a bunch of fill in, it overwhelmed me. And I'm like, I can't do it. I like it, but I can't do it. Now, love fill in. So I did not work on him forever, but as I was pulling out my 12 by 12, I'm like, why haven't I worked on him? I love him. And
Oh,
I did some work on him. So this is Peppermint Pals by Brenda Gervais. Look
oh,
at his
he's
pants.
so cute.
And I love that little snowman head bucket,
Oh,
like a pumpkin, like he's going trick or treating, but in the snow.
oh my gosh.
So I stitched his little pants. Aren't they so cute?
They're adorable. Oh
So
my
he will
goodness.
definitely be a finish.
Hmm.
He is my current whip on the snow days in my calendar. And he's one of those that once you start stitching on it, you really don't want to put it down and pick up something else. And
Yeah.
I'm really, really liking this, and I'm happy to be back with my little pal here.
Well, cool.
So he's going in the you're gonna get done, buddy stack.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome. So my number 8. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I messed these up. This number 7. Where did it go? I just had it here. Oh, here it is. Okay. My number 8 was called Fa La La, and it is by Liz Matthews. I got the fabric and I got the threads, and there's the threads, and here's the pattern with nothing on it. So that made me mad when I took a look at this the other day when we were getting ready, and I looked at this and I'm like, you are not any good, Susie, because this should have been done. This is not a hard piece to do. And it made me mad at my own self. So New Year's
So you
Day,
said to yourself, still,
Susie, do better. Just do
all right,
better.
all
So
right.
I'm gonna start on him on New Year's Day. Her.
I'm gonna ask you about her.
Okay.
I want in the next floss tube, I want an update.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Well, boy, pressure's on. Yikes.
My
Okay.
8, I love the colors for my number 8, and I love the floss drops from Primrose Cottage. They're
Oh,
so pretty. All of this is pretty. It is
it's
so
pretty.
gorgeous.
Hmm.
Why I didn't put more time into it, I know why. I got sidetracked.
A million things came up.
No, here's what came up. It was Easter stitching, and I decided I got that new white cabinet. And
Right.
I wanted to do little things that would fit in my new white cabinet. And I did. And this was going to be too big for my white cabinet. So I put it to the side. Well, as I was going through my 12 by 12, I was like, why did I stop this? I love this. And I did some stitching on it. And so this is Happy Easter by Brenda Gervais. I love these little heads.
Oh, cute.
Yes. And so I've gotten one ear, a cheek, and the tree done on
That's
that.
progress.
And it is my current whip on my Easter sticker in my calendar.
Nice.
So we'll be working on this until it's finished. And then if we finish, we'll pick a new Easter. But I
Hmm.
really like this one. And I
Well,
love the
good.
colors. And I will be finishing this.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a firm yes. Okay.
Yes.
So my next one is also a Liz Matthews piece that I adored last year, and I could not wait to get started on this. And have I made one
And
stitch? No, not a stitch. But she's going to get done this year. Mark my
really,
words.
that's big.
This is a lot. I know. It is a lot. I'm trying to see how big a lot is. Oh boy. A lot is 97 wide by 132 high. Ew. Well, maybe it's not that bad. I've done I've done bigger. Some of those patriotic things are bigger than this.
Show me that again. You know,
Yeah. This is her first day. She has a whole series of these. I think
yes, you know what you could do
hmm,
is you could just
with a
do
partridge.
that partridge on a branch with a pear and make it
Yeah,
a little pillow.
I could. Yeah, I could do that. Well, maybe that's a good place to start. Then see how much else gets filled in.
And if you're like done when you get to that, you can say, you know what, that's all I'm gonna do with that.
This
That's
is looking pretty good right here. This part right here.
yeah, just that one little partridge with the one little
I
pear.
know, but I really like the pears. I do really like all those pears. Pears are my favorite.
Okay, here's what you could do. You could do him with one little pear on one
Okay,
pillow, and then you could do a few other pears by themselves and make little coordinating pillows
I
to
could
make a
do
little
that
grouping.
because there's already little branches of pears.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my lemons, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That confetti stitching all in between there, well, that would make me crazy.
Well,
That's
but
just
that's
like
so
letters
easy.
to me.
No, that's so easy. Well, we'll see. But it's something on it's going to get done.
My
Okay.
number nine, I no longer have
Oh,
the the pattern. I don't
oh,
know if I gave it to someone to stitch, but it was Loving Wishes by Robin Pickens, and it was a trio of Valentine things.
aw.
And I just did two hearts from it, and I made this little pillow that you can put scissors in, or you could even put a little pen in there. But I love it. It's
That's
on
delicious.
sparkly fabric.
Yeah, I see that.
That was 14 count, but I really enjoyed this. But I just did a little tiny piece of it. I didn't do everything in it. I
Mm-hmm.
must have like said, okay, I'm done with this pattern. Who wants to do it next? I don't know, but
Maybe.
great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the pattern anymore. If you like these pretty little hearts, you can look for Robin Pickens'
Robin
Loving
Pickens.
Wishes. But
Mm-hmm.
then I ended up teaching a class at the shop doing this little pillow, and I loved my little
Oh, that's a cute
little
finish.
heart and a heart back here.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's really
this will
cute.
come out at Valentine's Day, even though I'm not a huge Valentine's stitcher, but
Yeah, but you'll be all decorated up. You'll know it.
yeah. So that was
So,
number 8 for
yeah.
me. No, number 9 for me.
Number nine. Yep.
We're just blowing
We're
through.
buzzing along here. So number 10 was is a pattern that I also love very much, and I thought I can do this. It's by Tiny Modernist, and it's called Welcome Sampler. And there
Oh,
it's
I
sat.
like that.
There it's sat in her little house
You
all
would
year.
like that because it's got
I
letters.
know. That's what I'm saying. But there she sat in her little comfy home
They look cute
all
in
year.
your office in the pink suite.
It would look cute pretty much anywhere in my house, wouldn't you?
Don't hold
But
it up too high. You're showing the pattern, babe.
oh, sorry. Me. Okay, there she is. So,
So
yeah,
cute.
zero,
I
zero
love some
there.
Tiny Modernist. You know what? I bought Tiny Modernist at the Jingle Ball, and I can't find it in my email anywhere. I don't know
Oh
what it's.
no.
But I've been looking on my iPad. I think I need to go on my computer and look on
You
my
probably need to go to your junk files.
junk file. So there's nothing. No junk.
Well,
I don't believe that.
oh, you're better than me.
No, I don't believe that there's no junk. I am not better than you.
Okay.
Number 10 for me was November by Emily Call. And
Primrose.
it's that very fine turkey.
I love that very fine turkey.
And he is a very fine fish.
He's done.
He
Oh,
is.
he's so cute.
He is. And he sits in my little white cookbook holder. And I did something for the first time on this one. I just mounted him on plain old cardboard. I was listening to Emily Shady Grove Stitcher talk about the cost of sticky board, and I'm like, you know
Mhm.
what? And here's what I found. I don't mind using just cardboard on these back pieces that are
Yeah,
going to kind of be mostly covered up
like a mounting, yeah,
because I had to put a lot of glue on there, and then it was kind of, But then
bumpy.
on this piece, I used the sticky board. And then on these two, I just use cardboard. And I may just keep doing that because boy, by putting 3 pieces on, that's a big sheet of
It
sticky board
is.
right off the
It
bat, and that's a
is.
lot of money.
It
And
is just for
so,
an 8 by 11.
yeah,
Jeez.
so I think that I'm going to start doing these parts in the back just on cardboard.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
I love my little Emily call November turkey.
It's very pretty.
So that
Good
one's
for
got.
you.
Mhm.
Good for you. Well, I have another missing in action. My number 11 was called Tropical Christmas. I remember seeing it in front of my eyes. It was two flamingos. Don't ask me where they flew off to, but they are not in this house.
You are so funny.
So I just don't know where they went. I mean, I'm sure they'll turn up somewhere eventually. I don't know, but they're not here. So I didn't do anything on them anyway. So it's no big loss.
My 11, um, okay, here's something I have learned this year, besides the fact that I don't like to do letters, and now I
Yeah.
do like to do fill in, and that I can stitch on smaller fabric. I also learned fabric color matters.
Hmm.
And I have to take a lot more time deciding which fabrics I'm going to use. Sometimes I see people like painstakingly, oh, should I do this one? Should I do this one? That kind of makes me crazy. I'm not that person. I'm like, let's go, let's do it. However, in my haste, I believe that I made a bad call on this one. And I can't decide if I want to do it again, but I'm not continuing this. It is on 18 count, which I love, but this is Little House Needleworks. It's Snow Cold. He's cute.
He's very cute.
I have since found many other snowmen I like more than him. He's real cute, but I started him on the wrong fabric and
Mm.
I'm not real thrilled. You can't see the white.
Oh, I
And
agree.
so I've decided, and then I started them again because I had made a mistake. And I'm just like, you know what?
Yeah. I've learned that too. I made, well, that was at the very beginning when I was trying a lot of new fabric. And at the beginning, all I really had was white and pretty much the stuff you find in Hobby Lobby, which
Mhm.
for the
That's
most
what
part
this
was a
was. Yeah,
cream. Yeah.
what this
And
was.
I started doing white on that cream and I'm like, yeah, no, this no.
And then we
I,
decided, oh, there's fabrics out there.
mm,
And then our budgets learned there were fabrics out there.
mm.
And
So I figured out this week what fabric club I joined. And I apparently joined Crazy Annie's fabric of the
oh,
month, which
yeah.
I don't even know what I bought, quite frankly. There were
So
no,
you really did join it because
I
you thought you
did.
hadn't joined
And
it.
the only reason I know is because she built me the other day. And I'm like, oh, this must be my fabric.
I remember you doing that.
I do. So it'll be a surprise every month to see what I get.
You guys, I got my I do Grace Notes fabrics, which I've been really thrilled with. I do the neutrals,
Mm-hmm.
and I got mine yesterday in the mail.
Ooh,
Hmm.
all of them for the year?
No, no, I got
Oh,
the months.
oh, okay,
Well,
once a month.
I got the envelope for the month.
Yeah.
And inside the envelope was the Ziploc bag that the fabric would be in, and that is all.
Stop it.
That is all I got.
Who would want to steal some fabric?
Like,
Oh,
do
that is a
you think they were
Christmas
going
Scrooge.
for my account number on my receipt or something?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Oh, that's depressing.
So I messaged Grace Notes, but it was late Saturday and now it's
Yeah.
Sunday, and so I won't hear from them. But I'm like, what do I do? Do I have to like file this with the post office, or
Yeah.
will they just send me another piece of the fabric? But I couldn't believe it. It was like sliced open.
Like with a
But
slicer.
what's interesting to me is my mailman, who I have to say, we had this mailman when we first moved here that I adored. We gave him hot cocoa in the winter. I gave him
Oh,
cold water in the summer. I gave him Christmas gifts. And this guy, I don't even know this guy's name. I knew my everyone in this town misses the guy that we had before. Um, he got promoted. Dang it.
Oh, darn.
But this guy, okay, going up to my mailbox, there's three steps, and you go into my husband's office, and the mailbox is right there. And around it, we have landscaping. He will not go up those three steps. He
Stop.
walks through my landscaping and puts my. So why am I surprised that when he saw that my envelope was cut open, that he didn't say, "Hey, there's a problem here," because he could care less. He will
No.
trample on my.
Yeah. He wasn't even looking at it.
I'm not a very angry person, but boy, that he makes me mad. And then when he leaves, he cuts across. So our front yard is big. We sit way back
Mhm.
from the
It's
road,
huge.
and then there's a sidewalk there. He will not walk down the driveway to the sidewalk. He cuts straight across our yard every single time.
Is he on foot?
Yes.
No way. In your neighborhood, that's like, I don't know, 1 to 2 acre
He
piece.
drives the truck around and drops off boxes, and
Oh
then he
my
parks the truck,
gosh.
and then he walks.
Oh
And he cuts
man.
across my yard every single day
Oh,
after he has trampled in my
in your
landscaping.
bushes. Well, that is not a very nice mailman,
So I guess I'm not surprised that he didn't look at my envelope and say, "Oh, that's
you
open."
know. Just another day in the life for him. I don't know. Our mailman, well, our mailmen drive around in Florida because they would all have heat stroke if they had to carry a bag
Well, yeah, I don't
and
live there.
deliver mail. But nonetheless, ours is it's a woman and this woman, no, she's amazing. She's just amazing. She's so good to
Well,
everybody.
I'm glad she's amazing. Good
So
for
yeah, but I hope she never wants to advance in the company. Give an advancement. Oh, darn.
you. Ugh,
Anyhow, I don't think she will. Well, my number 12 is another would have been, but it's darn
woulda,
cute.
coulda, shoulda.
Yeah, it's Erin Elizabeth Summer Tier. And I think I chose this because of the flamingo. And last January I was just all about the flamingos and the Florida, even though I just showed you like 5 Christmas pieces that were not flamingo. But I think that's why I picked her. And well, a million things happened after I picked her and she just sat in her little warm, cozy house too all year long. So I just don't know if I'm going to get to her this year because this year has a lot of other more important things to do called patriotic.
Well, there you go.
So she might have to just live her best life over there in the wait for it pile. That's okay.
It is okay.
Hmm.
All right, my number 12. I'll tell you what my number 12 got me. My number 12 got me a ton of floss to add to my stash.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
there's a
That's
ton of all
pretty
floss.
floss.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put it in my thing because I'm done with this, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so it was the trilogy zoo animals, which is super cute, right? It's super cute. And I was in Florida when I started it. So I started down at the bottom with the alligator. That's all I got done. The day
Yeah.
we stitched this, we
We
were
were
at
in the restaurant.
Circle. We were at
Yes.
Circle having food.
We have a
And
picture. I'll have Steve put it in of both of us stitching.
yes, and that
Mhm.
was that. And I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, this was for Elliot, right?
You're not doing it for Elliot?
No,
Oh,
because then I found this that I had started for Ben. That is kind of the
oh,
same thing. And there's
yes.
tons and tons of work done on this. And so I went and bought all the thread that I needed. I have to do some ripping out. This does not belong here, right here. And that's why I quit. Back then, I didn't realize that you could just rip it out. I thought if I made a big mistake, I'm done. Like, why wouldn't I have ripped that out? I don't know.
Oh,
But I added another Mr. Noah goes here and Mrs. Noah goes here. And I need to get rid of this. But instead of doing this, I am going to finish this because it has a lot of beautiful work done on it
it's
already.
beautiful. Does it have an
So,
alligator?
hmm,
Does it have an alligator?
it does right here.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see him now. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So,
Oh,
and then I remember I picked this up and I've been
yep.
doing ornaments for Elliot. So
Yeah.
I'm getting the animals in for Elliot. I'm just not going this direction anymore.
Hmm.
And I can't do everything for the boy because now he's going to have a brother or sister, and I have to be more careful,
You do.
right?
You
So
do.
this may even end up, if we find out the new baby is a boy, that baby actually might be getting this with their birth date and name on it. Elliot got that beautiful hexi quilt, and
Yes,
the
he
new baby
did.
will get a hexi quilt, but no, the new baby will get a quilt. The new baby will not get a hexi quilt
Mm.
because um, that hexi quilt took me 9 months to do,
Mhm.
and we are not going to be able to find out the gender of this baby for quite a while. And so they said that the blood test would be not 100% accurate because she had Elliot so close and her hormones may still
Yeah.
have whatever. And so they said, really, the only thing that you're going to be able to tell for sure is when you're further along and we do an ultrasound. So I can't do a hexie and get it done. So I am going to do an I spy for that baby. I'm going to do it a different way. Maybe just little squares all sewn together on
Be
machine, like
cute.
4-inch squares or 3-inch squares or something. But also, if it's a girl, I don't want to do all these neutrally colors. I want to have fun. Yes. So, we're holding on to that. So
Mhm.
if it is a boy, and I do a boy quilt, that's fine, but I won't put as much time into a quilt, and I'll put that time into what I loved
Yeah.
about that hexi quilt is I prayed for Elliot as he was in
Mhm.
the womb, and I spent my time in prayer as I was working on it. So I'm pulling this back out, and I'm going to spend my time in prayer for this baby while
Yeah.
I'm working on this one. So even though I'm getting rid of number 12, I'm picking up on this one. And this one was from an old, like, I'm going to show you. Look at how old this pattern is. Like, it's
Oh,
all
it's
yellowed and browned.
yes,
You
yes.
know,
You know
it's an
what?
old Just Cross Stitching magazine. It is tiny, like,
Yep, yep.
but
Mm-hmm.
that's from back in the day when I was pregnant with Ben. So that was
Mm-hmm.
28 almost years ago, 28 years
Mm-hmm.
ago. Yeah. So it's an oldie but a goodie, and it is
Mm-hmm.
going to get stitched. And here's all the threads
There
waiting,
you go.
waiting to be bobbinated. And this, it's done.
Okay. Bye-bye, Mr. Alligator.
But good plans.
Yeah, it looks all good.
So here's the question, Susie.
What's the question?
I got these pieces of fabric,
Oh boy.
and they have a few stitches in them. Like, it's 14 count. I don't do much 14 count anymore. This one has stitching all over it. I think this one is just going in the garbage.
Yeah.
But like, do I pull this out? Do I
I
slice
would
it?
just slice it off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
think I'll
slice it.
slice it off and keep it, and I could do an ornament on it or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a pretty piece of fabric.
It is.
Yeah.
I have learned that I can do smaller stitches, and I
Mhm.
like them. Every so often, though, I will still pull out something in 14 and I'll say, oh, that's relaxing. Like,
Mhm.
and if I'm in the car, I like to do 14 or 16. Um, so I don't think I'm going to totally give up 14 and
No,
16,
you shouldn't. No, you
but
shouldn't.
I can tell you that market changed me when we went to market and we looked at all the beautiful things
Yeah.
on linen and how the stitches stand out on that linen. I was like, I want that look. It's not so Xy, you know? And so I'm doing my whip go. Really quick, do you mind if I just say what whip go is?
No,
Because a lot of people on our
no,
Facebook
tell
page were
people.
like,
Yeah,
what's whip go? Um, there's a girl, maybe we talked about this last time, but
we did, but everybody's
Jessica
talking about it.
does things or Jessica makes things or
Yeah.
something like that. But there's a Facebook group called Whip Go 2026.
Mhm.
And I am doing all Christmas. You pick 25 things. She calls 2 numbers a month. and you work on those and you can set your own goals. I'm doing all Christmas for WIP Go, and I'm so excited because Pink Coat Santa, I'm dying to do. I got this beautiful fabric and floss from Color and Cotton, and it was called. And I was like, yay. And Pink um, Coat Santa, the fabric that I got is 25 count.
What color?
It is a mint green with white polka dots.
Oh, how
And
pretty.
he looks so beautiful on there. So I
Oh,
started him, and um, it looks like linen. It looks like the stitches on linen, 1/1 on 25. It looks like that look. 20 starts getting to look that way. 25 completely looks that way. And I really am not finding it super hard to stitch on 25. I'm really
well,
not. So
cool. Maybe I'll advance a rate this
just
this
keep
year.
just keep going up a little bit at a time, which is
I'm
what
up
I
to
did.
16 and I have some 18. And you know what's interesting to me? I was looking at some of the things that I had done like many moons ago before, whenever I used to cross stitch. I was doing those on 18.
With two threads.
18. Yes.
That's so
I
tight.
didn't even know what I was doing, but they turned out beautiful. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, wow. That's when I could see better.
I don't like
It's okay.
stitching. I do not like stitching two strands on
Oh,
18.
mm. Well, I didn't know any better then.
No,
That's what
I
it
like
was.
how it looks. I don't
It
enjoy
looks
doing
very
it.
pretty. It
It's
really
just
does look
so
very pretty.
tight, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
So, but I do have some 18 in there, but I don't have anything higher than 18. And there's only a few pieces, but most of mine is 14 and 16.
well, if you want some 20, I'll throw some in your Christmas
Mm,
and
I think I'll wait on that.
okay.
I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you
Cindy
posted. I want
Pope,
to
one of
try to
our
get my
viewers,
eyes, I want to try to get my eyes ready for 18 better.
Cindy
So,
Pope, one of our
and
viewers,
I'm not
got this
blind. Like
book
I don't
done
have any eye diseases or anything. It's just, your eyes deteriorate when you
too.
get old. I mean, we all do. And
I
these
found
little reader
myself doing
girls.
this 20 the other day without even putting my readers on.
Well, you know what works for me too is my lamp,
Hmm.
my bright lamp. What
Hmm.
are those called? That big lamp
The
that everybody
daylight.
has at
Mhm.
retreats. Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing's amazing. But I find it hard to balance on next to my stitchy chair. A lot of times I have to figure out a better way to do that. But when I go to my monthly meetings and then the retreats too, I use it constantly and I am so productive. Of course, when I'm not jabbing and blabbering and wagging my tongue, talking to everybody. But it really helps me see better. So anyhow, I'll figure that out. It's a new year. It's a new year of discoveries, and I'll figure more out. So
I
there's
also
that.
learned, how about you? I learned that not all needles are created equal.
Oh, well, that's for darn sure.
I have found some needles that I really love and needles that
Mm-hmm.
I don't love and needles that
Who
I thought I
knew?
used to love, I don't love anymore.
Who knew? I know. I
Yeah.
think my favorite, my top pick is those black ones, the
Hmm.
black
The
pony.
pony black. Hmm.
They pony black. They are my favorites, and they're also very expensive, but they are my favorite. And
And they bend.
I know they're nice, but I have all kinds, and usually the ones that they sell in Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And every time I'm in the program with Anabella's, and you get a box from
Mhm.
her, she puts needles in, and there's several kinds that she puts in, but they're fine. I mean, they're all fine, but my
Right.
favorite is that pony black. Mm.
Someone sent me, I think Cindy Pope sent me pony black with white tops.
And
And
what's
they're
that do?
shorter. Well, what it does is it helps me to thread it. I can see that white top
Oh,
whoop, it, every time, but
oh, wow.
they're tiny. They're
Yeah,
for like when you do 20 count, you
yeah.
don't, if
Don't
you
have
get
to.
a big fat needle, you make that hole wider. And so you
Yeah,
don't want to do that. So I don't use like, if I'm doing 14, I like Lori Holt 26. I love Lori Holt 26 with 14, but Colonial Petite or those white topped pony black petites
yeah,
are what I like if I'm on something tiny. But I also have found because it's not making the hole wider, there's more tension. And every so often I'll pull my needle up and my thread will just
It's
fray.
shredded.
It's
Hmm.
shredded because there's so much tension because those holes are tiny and my needle is not making a big hole. Does
Oh
you
yeah.
know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't like
Hmm.
that. So I have to use really short lengths,
Hmm.
which is an adjustment for me too, counting
I
doing
know,
one
because
over one because I'm used to cutting
doing so
long.
many
I
threads.
got
Yeah.
well anyway.
Hmm. Hmm.
Antique needleworkers, Shelly Fry has a video out about how to start with one over one without having like a big long tail. So you can go and watch it. It's very
Is
thorough.
that called the loop method or
No, loop method is when you do one piece in half and you go back down and you go through the loop. So there's no
okay.
knot. But with one piece, you can't do that when you're not
Oh,
doubling
yeah.
it, you know.
Right.
So
Hmm.
anyway, she has a video out just on how to do that and get
Okay.
started. And she also talks in that video about your stitches laying nicely by which direction you're going. Like if you're going
To the
this
right.
way all the time and then you come to a place where you think, oh, I'm going to go this way and back over because it's going to be easier, your stitches look so different. And she's right. And it's just how things lay. And I don't think I ever until now have paid attention to how my stitches lay. And then I went to market and I saw like the perfection of those stitches. And um, I learned that like sometimes if it was a going up, like a line of things going up, I would go up this way and then come down this way and over here. And then I might go down this way and come up. They
Oh,
weren't the same. And I didn't think it was a big deal. And then I was like, oh, yeah.
yeah.
And then we were on a video one night and Lenny Eisenberg from the Sable Stitchers was on our like Zoom
Hmm.
stitching.
Yeah.
And she was watching me stitch and she goes, are you going across? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I go up and down. And I'm like, I never thought anyone did that. Like, she'll go row by row like this when she feels something.
Oh,
And I go row by row like this when I feel something in. I don't know, but
that's funny.
another thing that Shelley Fry said that I hadn't thought about too is if you're filling something small in and you like come and you stop about right here and you have this much more to go, you should keep doing it because on this day, your tension might be like this. And then on the
Oh.
next day, you may have a tighter tension. And so your stitches look very different. And I never really thought
Hmm.
about my
Wow.
stitches being
Yeah.
different from day to day. But I assumed that your mood, maybe how relaxed you are, how
Tired.
fast you're doing it, or,
Yeah.
whatever.
Exactly.
But I had never thought about that either. Or she was talking like a big long line, don't stop mid-line,
Yeah. Right. Mhm.
And I don't know. There's just so
I
many
try
things
not
that
to.
I've
Hmm.
stitched since I was 18 years old, and I never thought about a lot. I've
Mm-mm.
learned so
Yeah.
much this year, like
Hmm.
so
Yeah. Well,
much.
there's so many resources, like thousands and thousands and thousands of people of resources. So
Mhm.
that's why I think, and when I first learned how, I went to this little cross stitch shop near me, and there were two other ladies, and they showed me how in, down, in, down.
Yeah,
I mean, that was my experience. And so I learned how to do it, and then I went on my merry way and started stitching, waiting for my kids. And
right.
I thought I was doing it right, but with within the last year, we've just learned so much about how to do things
Differently.
better, different, you know,
Yeah.
all the things. So it was amazing. Yeah, it's
It
amazing.
such so much learning, so much learning
Yeah.
this year. Designers, like going to
Mhm.
market, discovering designers I never
It's so
even
fun. I
existed.
know.
Like
Never knew it.
watching people finish things in creative ways has just opened my mind. I
Hmm.
just never, I don't know, it's
Yeah, I know.
really
I
been a
never thought about
cool,
it really. I just
yeah,
thought
it's
you
been a,
just made stuff and framed it, and that was
yeah,
the end of it. So
it
it's
has
been
been
fun.
an
It's been fun.
incredible
So for the next
journey.
year, I know we're not going to talk too much about, but you were talking about the whip go, and I'm not going to do that this year. I'm going to do a wheel. I decided that I was going to do a wheel, and that's how I
Mhm.
was going to because you can put as many things on your wheel as you want. I just, I look over there at my 42 bags staring at me face every day, and I'm like, "Meh," but I don't think I'm going to put 42 on my wheel. But I'm going to put probably the remainder of these girls that we talked about today, and then mostly Americana and all the Fourth of July stuff
Patron.
that I really, really want to concentrate on. So, in fact, I just may make them my main things and then fill in with these other things. I don't know. I'm still kind of tossing it around in my mind, but I
Yeah.
really, really want to focus on the red, white, and blue. So
I
we'll
been
see.
working really hard on my calendar this week. And I just wanted to mention again, Naptime Stitcher.
Yes.
I have spent a lot of time on her Facebook page, no, her Etsy page, looking at all the little
Mhm.
things that she's created. And I want to say she has, and I don't know if you've purchased your
I
planner.
have not yet. I have not
Well,
yet.
when you go and look, it's so tiny, I didn't notice
I
it.
know.
Um, she has a planner that's all Americana colors, and it is
Oh,
stunning. And I
oh.
didn't get that one, and I didn't see that one, and I wished I had. She reached out and said that she could send a way to buy the just the fronts of them and use that as dividers because I loved it. I'm like, I've already stickered up my whole entire calendar. I'm not buying a new calendar at
No,
this point, but I'm sad. So you need to go look at the one that she
I
did.
will.
It's
I
like the
will.
tops and the pages, they're beautiful.
Oh,
Oh,
well, I went ahead and bought I was in Michael's this week and I bought another happy planner, mostly because this one has the months and the weeks in it.
uh-huh.
And my other one, it just had a bunch of journal pages. I
Yeah.
don't know how that happened, but
No, I bought it for you that way because it was real cheap. I love those.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, this one has the months and years. So this morning, after I got my act together for this, I was looking at Happy Planner videos. I'm like, how do you do this? Because I've never used this thing. So anyway, and then I was looking on your little girl that's from Etsy, and I saw all the things. I contacted her and she said, because this is like an A5
Hmm.
um, pattern. Well, not pattern, but A5 width. It's about, I think it's by 7 by 9 or something. And I asked her if she had pages for that. And she said, no, not yet. But she said, I've also heard from others that if you buy the big ones, I guess it's a
8 by
regular,
11, which is
yeah,
what,
and you just
yeah.
decrease it to 82%, that it fits in this. So
You
I'm
would
gonna,
decrease it to 82 for
yes, the 82%. So
yeah.
I'm gonna buy probably one of her small packs of something. I think they're only like $3 and give it a try. And if it fits,
There you
I'm
go.
gonna go for the gold and get the, I mean, it's very inexpensive, really it is, but I mean, I don't have anything fancy in this happy planner yet. I have stickers that I can
Oh,
add and
stickers.
everything.
Look at that. I'm ready to
Look at
go.
you.
Ready
Woo-hoo.
to go.
Yeah, you are.
I can't
So I
wait.
have a lot of things to do in the next couple of days, but that's okay because we have no plans, none, and I am so happy.
There you go.
I'm so happy.
Well, I kind of wish
So
I was there though,
I know that would be
but
fun
not enough
too.
to not be with my baby.
No, he's more
Sorry,
important.
I love you, but
I know he's more important. So
I'll
it
tell
is
you my
actually a
favorite
beautiful
thing
day.
about the girl, her planner is going to be this, I think.
Let me see this up close. Hold up.
This is the cross
Oh,
stitch
cute.
tracker. So you can write
Nice.
down all the things that you worked on and then
Mhm.
color in a square for each day that you worked on them. So you
Okay.
could like at a glance see which ones you worked on,
Yeah,
which worked more or whatever. So these are
right.
all the things I want to put stitches in this month. I'm probably a little crazy, but we'll see.
Okay.
Well, my 12 by 12 is in there and I won't
Yeah.
always have that.
Yeah. I mean, I
So
really would love to be able to have a commitment. When I spin that wheel and it says this one, it says, bring out the welcome, Susie. Then I will
mhm.
do the welcome. No
There you go.
excuses, no excuses.
Well,
And
I have
maybe
a
I'll do it for 10 minutes, but I'm going to do it.
Well, I have a tab in here because Susie will always be like, "Well, in our agenda last month," I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know where that is." I have a space for my FlossTube notes, and I wrote them on this kind of paper, and I'm just popping them right in there.
Well, that's a great plan.
So there you go.
Good. So
I'll
I had
forever
mine
know
on
where
a
they are.
I have mine on a clipboard, but so now there is a punch that goes along with this, right?
Yes,
I
and
need
there's
to
two
find that.
versions.
Huh?
There's two versions. There's one that's very heavy duty, and your husband says he has that, and you
He
shouldn't go
does.
buy one.
Yeah, he does.
Don't go
That's
buy
right.
one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
One,
a
two,
big one.
three,
It's
four,
like arched like this, and
9.
it can do
Yeah.
several pages at one time. But there's also a less expensive one that's travel, and it's kind of like just a bar that but you could only probably do one page at a time. But if you don't
Hmm.
want to invest, like that big one is like $100.
Yeah.
And the little one is like 25. So,
Okay. Well, if he
uh,
has one,
yeah, your
then
husband said he
I'll be
had one.
using
You don't
that.
have to get one.
Okay, Stevie Wonder, did you hear that? I hear you have one, Mr.
Um,
Producer.
we have a couple pieces of business that we have to
We
finish
do.
before we sign off. Yes,
What
number
kind of
one,
business
we
do
were
we
sent
have?
we were sent a little gift
We were
from Scotland.
from Scotland.
Yes, The Hobbit. Okay, her writing is so tiny. I really have a hard time. The Hobbit House Stitcher. She has the coolest accent. I love listening to her. She has a floss tube, the Hobbit House Stitcher. She just texted me one day in Instagram. I hang out on the Instagram a lot. And Susie,
I
I
don't.
think people just reach out because I'm always on there. Like I post daily, multiple
Yeah,
times.
well, I don't.
And
So
I come
don't
on there
ever
and
see
I
me
talk, and so people feel like I'm their friend because I talk. And so people are, Susie's like, why doesn't anybody ever reach out to me? I'm like, because I'm on there all the
because I'm never there.
time. So
Hello.
anyway, she reached out to me. She's like, can
Nobody's
I send
home.
you something? And I'm like, what am I supposed to say? No, I'm not going to say no.
Get
She
lost.
stitches these beautiful buttons. And she asked if she could send buttons to us. And
Oh,
so
thank
um,
you.
these are mine. This one is a
Oh,
needle minder. This one is a paper clip to mark like your little planner. And this one is just a cute little button. It's a little stocking. It was
oh, how
sideways. So those are
sweet.
mine. And then Susie got the same thing, but she got a bird. And he's super cute too. So you could use this in your happy planner to mark where you're at if you want.
Well, I will be doing that.
So I have to pop that in the mail to Susie with some of the things I already have to send
Oh,
her.
thank
But we
you.
I believe that you say her name Venti. And
Venti.
Venti, she's from Scotland, and Venti, we are so thankful for our cute little buttons. Thank you
We
so
are.
much.
Venti, do you know our friend Sheena? You might know our friend Sheena. She lives in
Scotland is
Perth.
not tiny, I don't think. I mean,
No,
not
it's
tiny enough
not.
that you would know everybody in.
It feels tiny though. Everyone's so lovely. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just anyway, we want to announce our winner from our
Oh,
last
yeah.
Floss Tube who got the buttermilk basin batch.
Yes, it's so exciting. You get
Mm.
all those buttermilk basin patterns from the whole collection, from the Christmas collection. And we're so excited to announce that it is Sandra Douglas. Sandra said, I have to take
Sandra.
I got to take my glasses off because that's how old I am to read this. She said, it just thundered here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're having rain and our lights flickered. I was a little worried about this. Our lights flickered earlier today, and I'm like, I hope that doesn't happen during our.
Oh,
They
yeah.
even flickered at church at the end of church. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Sandra is Sandra Douglas 1178 on here on YouTube, and she said, "Merry Christmas, ladies! Another great episode. The buttermilk basin cross stitch patterns are beautiful. Thank you for all the tips and ideas you both share."
Aw,
Well, we appreciate you,
we
Sandra.
do, Sandra.
So you have to go to our email, thehappieststitchesonearth@gmail.com. And if you're 18 and you live in the United States, then you can email us your address and I will get that bundle of goodness out to you. So congratulations,
Yay.
Sandra. We hope we
It's
hear
a
from you
great
soon.
bundle. Yeah, very
So
good.
what a year.
What a year. What a wonderful year. Thank you,
Hmm.
everyone, for being part of it. It's been
Yeah,
fun
it
and
has.
more stitching to come. Here's to more stitching for 2026.
And new design.
Clunk, clunk. Yay. And a new baby. Mm,
A new baby. Oh, so excited.
yay. Good. Good, good. So we'll see you probably, I don't know, in a
We
couple of
have it
weeks or
set.
so.
We have
We
it set.
haven't set. No, we have to get started on stuff and figure it out. So
Yeah,
that's okay. It'll be in 2026.
most
Soon,
definitely.
soon.
Yes. And my poor husband, my husband has gone to the reflexologist. He was
Oh,
trying to decide reflexologist, urgent care, what do I want to do on a Sunday? And I'm like, hun, you know, if you're not if you're he's just got this bad cough that will not go away, and it just kind of has gotten to that dry coughing all the time kind of thing. And our reflexologist goes to our church and she's like, come to me, I think I could help, like, loosen things up and get things going again. I said, and if you go to urgent care, you might end up with more than just this
yeah,
cough.
like a flu.
Yeah,
Mm,
right. So we got in some chlorocidin, and he's off right now, at the
good.
urgent care. So when he'll get the notes, and we'll get this out, like
Okay,
when
good.
he.
Do you have the all the essential oils to put in the water for him
Yes.
to sniff and
Okay, this is a weird side note.
oh,
I have this stuff called Boom Boom.
boom boom.
Boom Boom. You know the nasal sprays, they say, like, you can get addicted to them.
Yes,
This
some of them.
this is essential oils in a tube. Once you open it, it only supposedly lasts 30 days. And it's called Boom Boom. It was on Shark Tank. And they have like spearmint and peppermint and wintergreen. They have tropical. I don't know about inhaling tropical. That just seems weird to me. But um, I've been using the spearmint and it just opens everything up. But it's all essential oils, so you can't get addicted to it like those nasal sprays. And it's so good. We've been using that. So those are essential
Oh,
that are in that. But
do
then
you
sometimes,
like inject them up in your nose
no,
or
you
just
just put it
smell
in
them?
your nose and go, like the Vicks
Okay.
tube things,
Yeah.
or whatever. I'm sure we're talking about this on our FlossTube, but hey,
Yeah, no,
Boom Boom is
sorry.
good stuff, you guys.
Boom, boom. She knocked her down.
So I don't know when this, yeah, well, anyway, how
Uh,
did I get there? I'm
I don't know.
sorry.
Anyway,
And
I don't know.
my
Well,
grandson
hopefully
says,
y'all stay well this week. I know. Hopefully y'all stay well this week. And
yes, because baby gets here tonight.
yes,
And we'll
hopefully
have our
nobody's
Christmas. So we haven't had Christmas really yet. Um, we have been to Christmas at other people's homes, and we did Christmas at church, and it was beautiful. But like the opening presents gig, we haven't done that yet. So
oh fun.
we just changed our whole tree to Mickey Mouse, which is Bacchum in Elliott language. Not
Buckham.
sure why,
Okay.
but I cannot wait for him to see all the Bacchum. He's going to be in awe.
Figure it out. Oh, that's wonderful.
He's
Well,
going
have
to
a
be,
wonderful time.
yes.
Have a wonderful time.
Thank you
So
for this year, you guys. We
thank you so much.
we uh we can't even begin from the
No.
bottom of our hearts to thank you, and um we hope that you stay with us for another year.
Yeah, please do. Please do. We'll see you soon.
And until
Okay.
then,
Don't forget,
floss
floss daily.
daily. We love
Happy New
you.
Year.
Bye. Happy New
Bye.
Year.